20 things all creepy guys do. According to Reddit, number 20. From my wife, being friendly to a guy and then they automatically believe you want to fuck them, so they ramp up the flirtiness and physical contact. Ugh. Someone responds, my job requires a bit of talking with my clients to ascertain their needs. I had it happen that a client came back the next day when I wasn't around and made comments to my coworkers about how I obviously wanted him and other really inappropriate things. We had a perfectly normal, natural conversation about work-related things. I was upset, but then I realized this guy probably doesn't talk to many girls. He thinks that any woman, even being the bare minimum of polite, with him, must want him. Let it be a cautionary tale to you cucks out there. Number 19, edging closer to you during conversation until they're practically on you. No, it's not going to get you laid, and no, you're not smooth. You better back it up. That's like a reference to a video. You guys should type in "you better back it up" into the internet and see if you get this one video where this dude stuns this black lady. It's pretty crazy.
Why'd you ruin it? They don't have to know he gets tased. I mean, she gets tased.
Ooh, so you're saying this black lady looking like a man to you, huh?
That's
a racist.
Pig.
That's a he. Okay. Did you just misgender this lady? She had kids in the video, okay? She had kids. But I guess anybody can be whatever gender they want to be these days. Number 18, staring. I can see you even if I'm not looking at you. If I make eye contact with you, I can't. I can't even. If I make eye contact with you, either smile and introduce yourself or look away. Don't continue staring, thinking it's slick. It's just weird. The bigger the age gap, the weirder it is. I had one guy stare for so long that he actually drooled. It's not flattering, I promise. To be honest, if you're attractive, you can get away with a lot of things, you know. But guys, you can't just assume that you're attractive to everybody. That's the problem. All these girls are into different things. Some girls want to, they want to fuck a dog. You know what I'm talking about? I said it. What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Why you know that Stripes is a real girl because she takes everything that's said as a personal attack on herself, like I'm talking about her. This has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying some girls, they want to fuck a dog. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, a response to this says, I've gotten in fights with the guys who insist I was staring at them when in reality I was just staring into space. I wonder how many times I've done that to a girl and had no idea I was bothering them. Oh boy.
Oh man, I do that.
Don't we all? Why can't we all just stare into space and not have awkward situations? You know what I do? Just shut yourself up in your house all the time. You'll never have these problems with any other assholes in the world, in the real world. Number 17, girl here, pretend to be a girl on Reddit. I was like, oh yeah, thanks for letting us know you're a girl, this motherfucker. Number 16, making a point of talking about respectful / safe / feminist things, or how much of a respectful, safe feminist you are. Yeah, it's like a good guy cuck beta, just making it apparent, like, I respect women and I would never, I consider myself a feminist. Okay, nigga, you need to find yourself a woman who wants to be bent over and slapped, I'm talking about her right across the ass, and then to be all like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll make you that sandwich. But respect her in public. Jeez. You want yourself a freak in the sheets and like a Muppet in the streets.
A Muppet?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just filling the quota of shit that you haven't heard today. Kyle, gotta do that. Do it once and okay. Maybe you're just shy and nervous. Do it twice or more and it gets progressively creepier. Believe me, if you're really a quality guy, I'll be able to tell without being told. Show the girls, don't tell them. Kiss the girl. Wait, don't do that though. Don't do that. What?
You remember what I told you about this feminist guy who ate shrooms and then killed his girlfriend, or like fuck buddy or whatever.
She had it fucking come. I'm kidding. Continue with the anecdote. I don't know where, what made him, what was his motivation here? Not that it was justified, but I just want to know more details.
I don't know much about him except that he was in like an open relationship and he was streaming on YouTube.
Okay. And
And
he had some
then
mushrooms.
He had mushrooms. He was very upset. He looked very angry at the end of the stream.
Dank.
And then she turned out dead. She turned up dead.
Well, she didn't deserve that. But again, I don't know, man. Y'all got to be careful when y'all hanging around people and y'all abusing substances. You know what I mean? Because alcohol is bad enough. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing that I'm trying to get down on is weed. Maybe some psychedelic shit if I feel genuinely safe and I trust the people I'm around and I know that I got nowhere to go. You know what I mean? But half of y'all getting drunk to the point where you blacking out, don't know who you gonna wake up with, where you might wake up, what might happen. You're not even at your house, all kind of bullshit like this. You need to be a little bit more mindful of the way that the world works and how easy it is for you to die, even when you're sober. You know what I mean? So look out for your safety, because this is madness. I'm not saying that, oh, God forbid people not have fun. You know what I mean? But dude, mushrooms is the kind of shit where you can have a bad trip, peel your own skin off. If you're a danger to yourself, you're sure as hell a danger to others. So be careful, guys.
I don't know if I could be your designated trip babysitter.
You can. I can barely babysit you when you're sober. We're not going there. Number 20. Whoa, what? Number 15 on the list of 20 things all creepy guys do is a lot of guys have followed me in public or slowed down to try and talk to me from their cars. What is, y'all got that rapist vibe, you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, in what world is this not creepy? I know most guys won't do this, but so many have at this point. I just wonder if they know how creepy they're being. To be honest, she must be one of those like 9 out of 10 attractive hoes where like people don't even know how to act. And ladies, let's be real, sometimes guys will not know how to act around you based on like what the hell they think that they may have slipping by them. You know what I'm talking about? The bottom line is some people aren't aware of just how Asperger's or autism they're being, and won't be aware of it until I want to say some time has passed and they've been allowed to think about it. You know, this is something that a lot of us wish that we had. You ever just watch somebody walking down the street wearing like the craziest thing, or you know, maybe their shirt is coming up way above their stomach and their midriff is just out and all kind of bullshit like this, and you look at them and you think to yourself, I'm so self-conscious when it comes to a lot of this crap. You're so aware of yourself that you would never say, you would never do, you would never wear the type of thing that would have you coming off like some kind of sloppily thrown together, haphazardly executed, you know, poorly thought out, ill-equipped motherfucker that people could immediately look and make the assessment. And there's one thing, like not giving a damn about what certain people think of you, like as far as judgment, is one thing, but to never be aware of how you may come off in a certain circumstance is in itself something of I don't know, like I feel people should get medals for that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Because it's not even like confidence stripes, it's oblivion. They're oblivious to what's freaking going on, and like it hasn't even occurred to them, you know what I mean, that they're being creepy. So I don't know how to educate somebody like that, because where do you start? So number 15 goes on to say, more relevant to this thread, being too persistent. If a girl keeps brushing you off or giving shit responses and you don't tone it down, walk away, you start to seem a bit creepy. Although some people are poor conversationalists, so I guess it's hard to tell. Nigga, here's why it's going to be hard to tell, because there's exceptions to every rule. And this is going to be the rudest thing that you've ever heard come out of somebody's mouth, but until you guys know enough people to know that what I'm talking about is the truth, because I'm fucking right with what I'm about to say, because the world is scary and terrible like that. Hear me the fuck out. Some ladies out there trying to get raped. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not joking. Some girls like that persistence. Everything that you can think to yourself, I hate this, and it's weird, and it's creepy, And if anybody just thought about it, they would never do it. There's someone out there that's the exception to that rule, and that's what gets their shit going. And it's weird and it's strange, but the bottom line is a lot of these dudes don't just act like this because they're Asperger's or autism or like don't even know how weird they're being. They act like this because it's worked for them in the past. There have been these crazy ass bitches in their past that have gone for the way that they act, which is crazy and weird and vulgar and strange and creepy. But the bottom line is, there are some guys out there who have been working their creepy game and working over some of these chicks that are into being, creeped on. So I apologize, but you're gonna end up in the sights of this dude who has probably like 10 times out of 10 tried his creepy game on a girl who was all about it. You know what I mean? But like I said,
eyelash in my eye. I hate myself right now.
Go get it out in the bathroom. That really scares me. That's one of my few things that I freak out about. I can't deal with eyelashes in my eye. Just go, Stripes.
No, like, I don't know how to deal with this.
What do you mean you don't know how to deal with an eyelash in the eye? Go in the bathroom and then wash your finger and then get it out of your eye.
Alright, I'll be right back then.
And just keep, trying to get it onto your finger because there's, your finger has a little bit of, secretion that will make it stick to the finger. So just wash your finger so it's clean. You don't get dirt in your eye. And then kind of just put it against your eye. How do you not know?
Because I don't have long eyelashes and I haven't done
Go deal with it. Go deal with it, Stripes. And try not to hurt yourself, okay?
Alright.
Anyway, number 14. On the list of creepy things that our guys do. I know it's not common, but there was one guy I knew that had a habit of putting his arm over girls' shoulders that barely know him and without their consent. Ugh. He thought it made him look confident and cool. We thought he was a desperate creep. He really is, dude. Jesus Christ. Guys, be very clear that girls are receptive to some of the behavior that you may. Somebody responds, nervous first movie date with this girl I've been talking to for about a month. She leans on my shoulder, but I'm too nervous to put my arm around her because my pits are dripping wet. Always wear deodorant, my dudes. The fuck does that have to do with anything? Number 13. Where's your smile? Oh God, people asking this. It's not just creepy, it's like insensitive. You don't know what the hell's going on in people's lives. So if they're not smiling, you don't need to get on them about that. If you want somebody to smile, the only thing that you should do is smile at them and hope that, they'll try to feign one back. If you ever find yourself in a scenario where you're going to ask somebody where their smile is, ask them how they're doing instead and be sincere with it. Don't ask it in the kind of paper thin, how's the weather, small talky bullshit, capacity. Ask them yo, is everything okay? Is there any way that I can help you, etc.? Because this is a disgusting thing to, why aren't you happy? You might as well ask, you look so much better when you smile or some bullshit like this. Fuck you.
What did I come back to?
Nothing, Stripes. Number 12. You look so innocent. This isn't a compliment. I'm 26. It's creepy. Nigga.
Oh man, where's that smile? That reminds me of something I saw the other day. I gotta find it.
You could already hear her clicking as soon as she was like, find it. Oh my God. This girl's weird, man. Number 11. Okay. Sadly, something that's happened to me a lot. Flirt with or persist towards a girl who is in a relationship. Oh no. I've had friends who have flirted with me who know my partner. The worst was when I used to go to clubs. I've had guys reply to, I have a boyfriend with, he doesn't need to know. The bottom line is, people are all about this. Some people live their lives like this. So that's the way you got to look at it.
I found it.
She edits her own post, my inbox in a nutshell. When the goalie is in the goal, you can still score. What the fuck?
That's pretty good.
No, it's not. It's a disgusting analogy.
Of course it's gross, but it's well worded.
Number 10 on the list of 20 things all creeps do. Wait, is that what the name of the list was? I have no shame. Yeah, no, it's 20 things all creepy guys do. For me, it's jumping right into super flirting. How the fuck do you go from 0 to 11, nigga? Like an example conversation would be, so, you like Arma 3? Soviet Womble has got some great videos on that. And then him, I love Womble. So you coming over for vids and cuddles? What the fuck?
Sounds like a text thing. I don't think this is something you would
What
hear.
are vids and cuddles? Maybe that's an inside joke with Soviet Womble, who I do not watch. Number 9, at a club pushing into our dance. I was out with my friend and we were dancing together, fully engaged with each other and chatting as we dance. A guy pushed into the gap between us and tried dancing with just me. I stopped dancing and stepped away. My friend reached out and pulled me back to her and began dancing with me again, pulling me in closer to close the circle to make it clear that we weren't looking for company. He did it again. My friend straight up pulled me away and we walked out of the room. Later that night, the guy saw us and came over and started screaming and shouting that we were bitches and whores and rude for ignoring him. Who is this Persian man? You know what I mean? Where he's just like, who do you think you are? I step forward to you and don't want to dance and you walk away from me. I imagine him with like one hand on his hip and then the other hand like up in the air, just like, you think you can deny the greatness that I am? I am a great man. Look at this belt.
What's his name?
His name is Fabrizio. Oh my God. Response says, a girl I went to school with got punched in the fucking face by a guy who kept pushing in to dance with her when she wasn't interested and was just trying to enjoy a night out with friends. Punched in the face in the middle of a crowded club. Thankfully, she got away with no bones broken and nothing more serious than bruising. But if her friends hadn't been able to pull him off of her and security hadn't been quick in grabbing the guy, she could have ended up a lot worse than she did. Dude, I hope to God these people are drunk and just can't handle rejection. Stripes, can you imagine if people are sober like this and they just walking around with that kind of bullshit pent up inside them? Despite all that rage, he's still just a cock in a cage. Number 8, claim to know when a woman is menstruating by smell alone.
Ew.
I'm glad Stripes is on deck for that reaction, girls. Yeah, I feel like that's perfect. And I bet like a couple of girls responded like that too. So ladies, the real question is, has some idiot ever insinuated, I'm pretty comfortable with some of the women that I talk to. Do you know what I mean? So I can probably get away with like asking if they're okay or if they're cramping or if something like that is going on. I'd be ginger. I'd be delicate about it. I wouldn't be vulgar and gross and be all like, yes, are you bleeding out that slot or some shit like this? The hell's wrong with you? Talking about you can look, the question is, ladies listening to this, has some idiot ever implied that he could tell that you were menstruating? And how, dude? We don't even need to go into the smell department because I feel like that's freaking ridiculous. But has anybody ever insinuated that you were menstruating? And not like as an insult, like, are you on your rag, bitch? You won't shut the hell up. But I mean, just like some guy just going, oh, it's your period, huh? Like, what the fuck? Jesus, bing bong. Somebody said, what the fuck? Yeah, it got Stripes too. Number 7, Stripes, on the list of 20 things all creepy guys do. Once at a family party, this elderly man insisted on dancing with me almost the whole night. What is with creepy dudes and dancing? I didn't mind this so much because I was there only with my mother and didn't know that many people. He then continued to try and read my body language and tell me that he knows that there are things that I'm trying to hide and how I have a secret temperament. Please don't try to pretend to read a girl's behavior, especially if she's about a third your age. It's just creepy. Why does this shit need to be said? Somebody responds, ugh, yeah. I had a man who I used to babysit for do that to me as well. Oh, you're just a freaking, you're just a fantasy to this guy. He's been watching a lot of Pornhub videos. He kept asking about what I like to do for fun and how I must be naughty and like to get in trouble. Naughty? That's not the God. Dude, I'm 14. My idea of fun at the time was giggling about boys and watching a movie with my friends at a sleepover party. On a semi-related note, he also grabbed my ass once when I was babysitting and his wife wasn't there. He also told me that his 2-year-old son was so lucky that I would undress him and put him to bed. Again, still 14. What the fuck? Somebody say, gross, what happened to that bastard? Let's dig deeper. Hopefully he's on the pedo list. Yep, nothing probably happened. That's the end of that. Number 6 on the list of 20 creepy things that all guys do. I'm a guy. Sorry to disappoint. Whenever I'm strolling at night and end up walking behind a girl, I feel terrible. I can tell I'm making them nervous, so I either talk on the phone or slow the fuck down. It doesn't help that I'm 6'1", black male that weighs 200 pounds. Dudes, here's the bottom line. I'm a pretty scary dude in general. So I try to make sure that I'm not even around most people at all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't need to deal with it. It's pretty crazy. What's the response say? Oh, OP response. Same. I got off a bus at midlight last night. Midlight last night. Anyway, girl got off in front of me, so I deliberately crossed the road way earlier than I normally would just to try to make her feel safer. Someone said crossing the road would have undoubtedly put that woman's mind at more ease. The rational part of our brains tells us that we're being overly paranoid and that you're very unlikely to attack us. Sure, you're just walking home. It just happens that you live in the same general vicinity. The paranoid part, however, tells us that any of us could succumb to the danger in an instant and we could become the next news story. Personally, I find that it helps if you're not silently walking behind me in the dark. I have a short stride, so I expect to be overtaken by a man walking behind me. What, Stripes?
What? I didn't say anything.
It sounded like you were getting giggly. Why? Because the way I said a man. I'm just a little girl with little girl's dreams, but I expect a man overtaking me his big manly strides. Anyway, look, yet it so rarely happens. Instead, so many men maintain a distance of a few meters. Meters? What kind of UK loser wrote the meet? And then they spelled it with METRES? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I mean, the metric system.
The matrix system, Stripes?
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
The matrix system. Here in Britain, we use the matrix system. Isn't that right, Keanu Reeves? You see this measurement? The matrix. The matrix. Okay, that's enough. Look, dude. Oh, God. Every video is a gem from Stripes. Number 5. Man, somebody's gonna go back and re-listen to that recording because you could feel it. You were just like, no, not that, no, please don't. like you're about to get shot or something. Number 5, blocking you by extending their arm and putting their hand in the wall. Ugh. Quick tip, dickbag. If you're having to physically block my escape, it's already over. The classic Gaston maneuver. Oh my God. Number 4 on the list of 20 things creeps all do. Violating personal space. Yeah, back up, guys. Jeez. Oh man, if you take a step towards me and I step back, that is not an invitation to slowly chase me around the room. That is an indication that you are close enough. Oh my god. Number 3, guys. Not sure if many guys do this. I went out on a first date with a guy I met online, introduced myself, and he looked me over slowly, head to toe, while sloppily licking his lips. Never have I felt so desperately in need of a shower. What? This must have been a joke.
It could have been, but you never
The
know.
irony. Somebody said, this happened to me at a party recently. I was on the dance floor and this guy wouldn't leave me alone. Dancing with strangers is fun, but I have a strict no touching policy. This guy kept trying to grab my waist, take my hands, etc. The music was too loud for me to verbally tell him off, so I kept moving away from him, shaking my head and saying no thanks. After getting shot down repeatedly, he settled for blatantly eye fucking me, looking me up and down while mouthing, "Oh my god," which was almost worse somehow. Seriously, how the fuck do people not realize how gross that is? I'm right. Sorry. In my head, I'm like imagining the body language of a man that would look a woman up and down and go, "Oh my god."
It
Oh
seems like
my
a joke.
god. And like, no, seriously, like the body language that I imagine is like him just totally like hunched over, you know what I mean? His whole upper body is hunched over, but then like his lower body comes out as far as possible, so he's like this like weirdly, ooh, I wish I could draw that, Stripes. I wish I could draw my vision of this
Wait,
creep
You
man.
mean like his body is ahead of his head, so he's slanted
I
slightly?
don't know how to describe it, honestly. So number 2 is unsolicited shoulder massages. Fuck,
my
you want to
God.
try that again, Kyle? Okay.
Oh my god.
I had a very quick aneurysm. So let me try this again. Number 2 on the list of 20 creepy things that all guys, 20 things that all creepy guys do. Unsolicited unsolicited shoulder massages. Say that fucking 3 times fast. Stripe, say that.
I don't want to.
Say it.
Unsolicited shoulder massages, unsolicited shoulder massages, unsolicited damn it.
Okay, look. Unsolicited shoulder massages. Unsolicited shoulder. Fuck. Yeah, whatever, man. What a dumb thing. We found it. Okay, response to that reads, "Oh my god, I was working and some customer came up and did this to me. I had no idea who he was, but he said I looked like I needed a massage. Dude, you're a fucking stranger. Don't touch me. Or worse, it's your boss. Uber creepy. Oh my god, my boss, he's the same age as my dad. Oh." Poem for your Sprague responds, "Oh my god." "It's only a gesture of kindness," he cried. "An act of compassion," he responds with pride. "I saw that your shoulders were tensed for a stroke, and happened to think that you'd like it," he spoke. "I'm sorry," he sighed. "It's that awful to you. If caring is somehow deplorable too, but maybe," he said, as distressed as could be, "you ought to consider the problem's not me. You're saying," he said, "and I think that it's sad, that touching a colleague to comfort them's bad? That friendship disturbs you and fills you with dread? That I'm inappropriate? Women," he said. That one's not bad. But no, I think I liked my reading of it better. Yeah, fuck this guy. It's all about Kyle. And I pop my collar because I'm so great. I lean into this girl for a massage and I say, "Hey girl, I'm liking the way that you dancing out here, girl. You ever heard of the Matrix system?"
You're such an ass. You don't even have a collar to pop. You don't have anything with collars on them.
How did you know I wasn't wearing a collared shirt? Interesting. Let's
Gotta
check
put
that
that tape
shit
back
out.
on your webcam.
Hey, you know what? I wanna put something on my wish list. It's gonna be something that allows people to know that I'm a very eloquent man. Oh, it's already on there.
Oh, what is it, Taco
I
Bell?
was gonna put a Taco Bell gift card on there so people could see what an upstanding gentleman I was, but it's already on there. Weird. So I guess I'm the creep now. Hey, there's a pillow and a spoon on my wish list. A pillow and a spoon, and the cow jumped over in a long moon. All right. So here's what's up. Whoa, that's not the same list. Number 1 on the list of 20 things all creepy guys do is "Where's my hug?" That's like the "Where's my smile" one. It's disgusting, dude. Oh God, Poem for Your Sprogs at it again. "Where's my hug?" he asked her, smiling, smugly, sleazy, grin beguiling, coyly calling, teasing, wily. "Somewhere else," she answered dryly. Ow. And then he said, "What?" And then he said, "Bitch, you're not even hot." I love that. I love like when, the light switch flips when the rejection is time. And then he said, "I don't care," he quickly grunted. "Ugly bitch," he cried affronted. "Winning nothing, wanted never, on his own, alone, forever." Well, there you go.
I'm really glad we got to do a second list because I found this neat little map that I think you should take a look at.
Oh, here we fucking go. Why? What's going on with the map, Stripes? What is this?
Those are monkeys.
Hey there, babe. You know you'd be prettier if you smile. Oh God, his face is perfect. Oh my God, what's wrong with her teeth?
It's a spider monkey. A literal spider monkey. I guess you wouldn't get the joke. It wouldn't. It was just mostly for the dude monkey, really.
You're so stupid.
I'm sorry.
God, this is a crap.
That's not what I wanted to show you.
What is this? This is Let Me Smash. Why did you send me Let Me Smash?
Because that's what the list reminds me of. But I just really wanted you to see the thing at the bottom.
This?
Yes.
Hey, here are your most commonly misspelled porn search terms. Oh, by state.
By state. And Florida's really confusing me. I can't even decipher what they're trying to say.
Wiboni? Oh no, it's supposed to be ebony.
Oh.
Yeah, because Florida is just like old white people. So naturally, that's how they get their kicks, is by, doing what they don't have. So it would be black ladies. Or maybe they do know a black lady. They go out and they see her at the grocery store and they go, "Man, look at the titties on that bitch. I bet I can find a lady with titties like that on the internet." So you got lesbian really just dominating a lot of these states. Why they want so much amateur porn here? It's weird. What's the one with the cartoon? They want the cartoon porn up here.
Cartoon.
I know, but that's what they mean to say. There's even a thing here that has the normal search terms on the side, and you didn't know what the hell it's supposed to be. Freaking Stripes.
I'm sorry. I just glanced at it.
It's okay. The matrix system is with you. Okay. How do you guys feel about the matrix system? We can't make this stuff up, man. Stripes she's just full of them. She is full of them. We recorded another list and it went terribly, Are
you gonna ditch it?
I might as well just upload it today. It was time consuming.
Ew! Ew! Is that a boil?
Well, yes, it is.
I had one once. I got it removed.
Well, we should go to WTF.
Is that safe though?
It'll be safe if it's not, if we don't click the not for safe. If we don't click the not safe for work stuff.
Not for safe. NFS.
Okay, elevator failure. Almost oh my God. Oh shit. Can you imagine if that was her head? Oh shit. Dude, you can't trust these fucking elevators. A dude died like that. You've seen that video, right?
No.
You're kidding. You haven't seen the guy get smushed by elevator. Talk about let me smash. You know what I'm talking about?
Becky.
No, Ron. Damn. That's a hardcore grocer. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that what they're called?
I don't know, man. Never skip head day.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe he wants a thicker neck.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Ooh, those are bombs. What? It
What
took out some of the plane.
Can you imagine if it like blew up right there? That should be scary as hell.
It could have blown up, yeah.
An ovarian tumor. Ain't nobody trying to see that.
Except for me.
Look. I'm just going to sort by top over the past week. We'll see where we go. I think I've seen the majority. You saw this one with the tornado forming.
No, now I have.
It gets crazier.
What? Oh!
This dude freaking out. He's like, what the fuck? Oh man, that'd be a pretty sick last video to take. What the hell? My friend in Brazil had to end the call we were having because a shootout just started. I didn't believe it, so he sent me the selfie of
Christ. What an idiot.
What a badass motherfucker. That is some shit that I would do. Are you kidding me?
What is it? Shut up.
I'd be like, hey, what to do, y'all, in the shootout?
You wish you had balls that big.
Listen, you don't know me, Stripes. That's the worst part. You don't know me. Look at this nigga in the back throwing the peace signs up. See people smiling. See people laughing out here. They're all like, nigga, oh, man, we better not die out here. Oh, shit. Everybody just lay low. That shit is nuts. Oh, I've seen this one. It's a car driving through the airport. You know what we need to do? We need to find a track that plays like whoopsie daisy banana peel music. That's what I called it, ladies and gentlemen. And it'll be like a America's Funniest Home Videos type thing. And then we'll just play that while we look at WTF gifs.
Wait, so you just want a trumpet then?
I don't know. There could be some percussion too. Like it'd be like, you know what I'm talking about?
I do, absolutely. Bongos.
Some dumb bitch using gasoline to clean her bumper. Fucking moron. Front row view of a crash car thing. Jesus Christ. That is not the way to go out, man. Oh, you've seen this, right?
No?
It's the keys, they playing. The kids are playing on the bouncy castles.
What?
Oh, Shaith. Oh, Shaith.
Oh my god, it took them with it.
It's not so funny when the kid go flip. Oh, damn. Yep. And then the caption is, oh no, this one's called caption Children's Party in Mexico. The one I saw, oh no, it wasn't a caption. It was a top comment. And I think the top comment said, well, that's one way to get over the wall. It sucks. It's not the top comment anymore. No. Yeah, here it is. So that's one way to get over the wall. The top comment now is, so I used to work with inflatable houses in high school. I'd help deliver and set up. Epic laziness. Shit has to be staked down. At each corner, there is some material in a loop. You'd stick a metal stake through it. Yep, sounds like the way you'd have to design this after, the day after this was invented that this happened. You know what I'm talking about? So, bing bong. Guys, I love you to death. We will catch you soon. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I just don't know what's become of me. But I'm trying. Also, we did another one, so I'll upload that as well. But that one's not, that's not the money shot. This one's the good one. So I'll see you guys later. Love ya. Anything else to say, Stripes?
I wish you could smash.
I'm not playing this video. Not if I want to get not struck.
It's amazing.